Live from Studio D in the 3rd Ward in downtown Milwaukee, this is Cooking with Milwaukee Community Leaders. Hi, I'm Charlie, and today on Cooking with Milwaukee Community Leaders, my guest is Ian Abston. Ian?
Howdy. Thanks for having me.
Sure, great to see you.
The smell of bacon is taking over the hallways in the way, and it's wonderful.
Yeah, we've got a little bacon in the back. So Ian is the co-founder of Light the Hoan, which is a Hoan bridge, but
Right behind us.
right, very close. Founder of Forward 48, and also co-founder of NEWaukee Young Professionals Group. You were on you've been an honoree of the Business Journal's 40 Under 40, and also on the Milwaukee Power Brokers list from the Business Journal. So
You're not even reading anything. That's all from memory. That's impressive.
memorized this.
I'm also the co-founder of a child who's right over here as well.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a special taster. Oh, here comes Tom. So let's talk about how we got here. So you were born in Elkhart Lake, and
Yes.
grew up there. And so talk about your early years until heading off to college.
Yeah. So grew up in Elkhart Lake, a small town of 1,000. Growing up, Elkhart Lake wasn't the Elkhart Lake it is now. People know it for Osthoff Resort and Road America. But growing up there, Osthoff was a Girl Scout camp. So we kind of lived in the country of Elkhart Lake. So when I tell people in Milwaukee I'm from Elkhart Lake, they just assume you're on a lake house with a boat, or you
Yeah.
live in the condos of the Osthoff. So kind of a different experience growing up. But when imagine a town of 1,000 that goes, a town of 1,000 that goes to 100,000 on race weekends. Everybody's in the service industry.
Wow.
Of some kind. Yeah.
All right. So grew up there, and eventually you head off to college. Went to UW Oshkosh, degree in business. So talk about your college years, and did you have a plan after graduating?
No plan. There
So
was
you're
no
like
plan.
every other 18-year-old who goes to
Yeah, when everybody in Oshkosh, it's everybody's number one second choice school, is how it was heard. Everybody tried to get into Madison, and they're like, "Come on, that 2.3 won't get you there." So
I thought we weren't saying grade point averages.
That's right. C's get degrees, though. It just rhyme sounds great. So Oshkosh was wonderful. It was the first time out of home, and your dorm experience, met a ton of new people. You didn't know what you wanted to do when you grow up, so you go into business, whatever that means. But right after we turned 21, your college careers, you're like, the bars are open, etc. So pretty soon, a group of friends and I, in Oshkosh, you could imagine there's a lot of, you spend time in people's basements or classrooms. That's kind of your college experience. So we got together and we did our first pub crawl in Oshkosh. Today it's still going, have nothing to do with it, but that was our first venture of like, what does being an entrepreneur means? I don't know, but we're slanging pub crawl t-shirts out of our dorm rooms. So that was the start of Oshkosh.
Okay. So you graduate, and so talk about the time between graduation and heading out to Milwaukee, where you've been here for about 20 years or so.
Yeah, got to do some wandering. So my friend and I bought a house in Stevens Point, and it's what you call sweat equity.
So fixer-upper.
Yeah, the guy who we bought it from, he's like, "Oh, you guys what a great opportunity for you guys to learn to roof and paint and fix all the stuff we didn't know about." So that took us a part of summer, and then the remainder of summer we went out to Seattle, and he and I lived together. We split a half of a rented out room on an air mattress. I worked at Johnny Rockets all summer, and then he worked as a fruit seller at the Pike's Place Market, the famous fish throwing market. So got to meet a lot of Seattle, and then we went out to Denver for a while. Got to be a ski bum. Ran out of money after a while, and moved.
I didn't see that on your resume.
Yeah, that doesn't go on the resume. Okay. Just followed my dreams of snowboarding. Yeah, so.
Oh, so you're a snowboarder. So you went over to the dark side?
The dark side, yeah. And now it catches up to you because you're trying to like one-legged hop with your friends, and I'm too old for that now. So I wish I would have learned skiing. Really wish.
My son lives in Vermont now, and he went to Montana State. But he skied growing up, but he decided he was a snowboarder, so he's been a snowboarder. And what you don't like to hear from your son is, yeah, we were on the black ones, the black diamonds, headed down on the trails that aren't really marked. I said, please stop. Don't tell me these things. I don't need to know.
Yeah. What everybody started as a skier here, and your sunburst, your smaller hills, and then I think we switched to snowboarding because the gear looked cooler. That was the sole reason.
It was probably cheaper too, and relative, because you don't need 2 skis, 2 poles.
It was $15 cheaper. I remember that.
Oh,
yeah.
So you live your life after college, and eventually make your way to Milwaukee. So talk about how you got here and what you were doing once you got here.
So I think Milwaukee's the evolution. It's of many people from Sheboygan County, where I was from. It's the largest city. So it was the bright lights of the state, if you will. So moving here after growing up in an Elkhart Lake and living in Oshkosh, I remember being just awestruck by the traffic and how confusing I thought the city was. So when moving in here, I lived in River West, and what brought me here was a job at Junior Achievement.
Okay.
So I was the event planner for Junior Achievement for a while, and that was really the start here. And Milwaukee, like most places in Wisconsin, I felt it was a tough place to crack into. When you're new, fresh out of college.
Right.
So went to a bunch of young professional events and thought they were kind of lame. So we started our own networking event, if you will, called NEWaukee.
Right.
And that was the start of our little social indulgence here. Just wanted to meet people. And I love the term, there's 2 types of people that don't love Milwaukee. Those that have never been here and those that have never left.
Right.
And the whole time we were in Seattle, I remember this place is beautiful. The people are kind of nice, but I never got invited to a dinner party. I never got invited to anybody's home, it never felt like you had a true friend. It wasn't without the effort, but I think that's what kind of reminded me, that's really special about this place. Right. Everybody, when you get here, they want you to love it here.
And that's a great place. I love it. Been here about 15 years or so. So little by little, you were at NEWaukee. So I want you to show you stood Light the Hoan. So tell the story of Hoanchella and why you can't do Hoanchella anymore.
Oh, love it. All right. So we got on, fast forward, we wanted to light up the bridge. Much more to that story, but, and to light up any bridge, it's a nonprofit. So we needed a fundraiser. And, we wanted to do something. We go to a lot of fundraisers. I remember one time we were, it was probably 4 in a row, and my wife was getting dressed for yet another gala, that it was at the same hotel the weekend was before. And she said, what even is the cause this week? And I didn't know. I couldn't tell her. And I think that's where she got wise to me and said, unimportant, I'm not going to any more of these. So we wanted to make sure we could create a fundraiser, but it wasn't your standard, chicken thing. Wanted to create something Milwaukee hadn't seen. So
right.
We loved the play on words with the Hoan
Bridge.
Hoan Bridge, yeah. So putting lights in the bridge, and we wanted to, what if we got people on boats out there, and people started riffing on ideas, and sooner than later, we got an event idea. We have sponsors for it. We needed a name, and one of our friends had gone. He's always a Coachella guy,
right.
And he's suggested Hoanchella, and that stuck. It felt good immediately. Yeah. We liked it, ran with it for the year. It was great. And then we got a nice little letter from our friends at Coachella. It wasn't a hard cease and desist, but it was definitely a nice event, kids. But better think of something else, because we've got a legal team.
That's what I heard. It was yeah, we like what you're doing. It's a great idea, but you can't use the name.
Yep. Good effort.
So talk briefly about Forward 48, because we've had a lot of people on the show who are been Forward 48 alums, and then let's talk about Light the Hoan.
Okay, so post NEWaukee, we started a group called the Hoan Group. We were looking for where's that opportunity for our peers to get together, and we have 100 in Milwaukee, 60 in Madison, and we kept it really small because it had to feel intimate. And as we did that, we were finishing up the fundraising for Light the Hoan. And man, we found out along it took us about 6 years. Had we known certain things that probably exist, the wisdom that is yet to get passed down to us from other generations, it probably would have taken us 2.5 years to 3 years at most. And that wasn't a money thing. It was just a lot of landmines we didn't know were buried or hidden, or real simple things that we know now. So Forward 48 came out of two needs. One, how do you grab that wisdom that exists in today's leaders, and some even retired leaders that don't really know how to share the knowledge? How do we grab that and share it with everybody? And also, we learned the problem with, when you're doing a civic project, it can be lonely. Now the bridge is lit and it seems like a layup. But back when we were starting, and people, why are you lighting up a piece of infrastructure, et cetera, et cetera? So Forward 48 existed to grab the knowledge, but also connect people to other people who are their peers, but not necessarily in the same industry. Because when it's lonely, you need those friends that kind of help you bounce off that ditch and keep you level, and keep you sane when things are up or down. And we've been on Forward 48 now for 5 years, 10 cohorts, have about 550 alumni. And it's just a great, now it's a wonderful way for us to meet the next young rock stars around the state and get them connected to one another.
That's what I'm seeing, is a lot of the younger leaders, the 40 under 40, people who are been on the list of people shaping Milwaukee's future. Most of them have some connection to Forward 48. So Light the Hoan is, I think, one of the premier events in the summer. And we've been there the last 3 years, I guess. And it's a big party on the lake. On the river. We go up and down the river in big boats, little boats, kayaks, and then they sit in front of the bridge. And there's a big light show. There's drones. A couple times there's been fireworks because it coincided with Irish Fest. So talk about that, because I know that's a fundraiser, but it's also it's an event that people love.
Yeah. So if you're ever boating or kayaking on the river, what we noticed, there is a tremendous amount of boats going different places, but there's nothing bringing them really together. There's a big missed opportunity for driving community amongst the boaters. And you see that when you go to the Air and Water Show, or when Red Bull was here. You look out there and you're like, wow, there are 1,000 boats out here.
Right.
What are all these people doing? And you see them cruising up and down the river or going fast out in the lake, but there's nothing bringing them together. So when we were talking to, first of all, we were going to call it a regatta, until someone's like, do you know what a regatta is? This is not a regatta. I'm like, okay, is it a tie-up? Nope, not that either. So that's where Hoanchella seemed to make sense. And we noticed, we've got this asset. It doesn't make sense to do something big and cool in a hotel or other venue where you can't see it. How do we actually get the boating community out there? And then, well, what about people that aren't on boats? So how do you create a land experience as well? And then what do you do with the kayaks? So my first time on the Milwaukee River was on a kayak that I rented from the Urban Ecology Center. And dumped it because there were some little rapids around the Locust Street, North Avenue area. So we went swimming, but came back many times, fell in love with it, and eventually had our own pontoon boat after a while. And so we got to know some of the boaters in the city, and everybody liked the idea. Now, year 1 and 2 ran into the same problem the fireworks did, where there's this big free event, and there's nothing people are really paying for. They're just experiencing, and it's fun. So we didn't do the fund on the fundraiser on year 1, but we did have a damn good time and had some good video to help bring in sponsors and expand it. So just capped out our 3rd year, already planning our 4th, have a committee all lined up. So it's fun seeing the event grow and become a part of the end of summer celebration in Milwaukee.
It is. It's a wonderful event. Light the Hoan is the amount of people, either fortunately or unfortunately, who sit out on by Sail Loft and watch it, and then drive back in front of our building at 3 in the morning and racing up and down.
Yeah, why are there speed bumps on the road now? That's weird.
So anyway. So Ian's done a lot of work here in the community, trying to bring people together, trying to, especially the younger generation, and draw those people into being part of solutions moving forward. So thank you very much for that. So So we're gonna have a little fun today. So I wanted to give you our apron so you don't get your Hoanchella.
Oh, man.
That's probably gonna fall apart at some point.
Look at this. Your face on my chest.
There you go. So, what are we making today?
Oh, today is specialty. You had to really dive deep into the cookbooks today. Long recipes shared from generations of Germans like my parents. We are making pancakes shaped like Mickey Mouse with bacon and fresh fruit to bring out the eyes, nose, mouth, and ears, because my 5-year-old son Bo is here and gonna be cheering us on.
All right, so give us a minute. We're gonna go back here. We've done a little prep work. We're gonna make the pancakes. Oh, the fruit is actually the healthy part.
Oh.
In addition, it's decorative and healthy.
Yeah, all of
right,
that. Yeah.
You know.
And bacon also could be used as the hair.
Right.
Also healthy depending on what diet you're on. Feels good.
All right. Give us a minute. We're gonna go back here, get set up. Be right back.
All right. Today, making a long time honored tradition being Disney-shaped pancakes. So I'm here with my 5-year-old son, Bo. So this is passed down from generations. So we've got 2 cups original Bisquick baking mix, 1 cup milk. We've got 2 tablespoons vegetable oil, 2 eggs. We're gonna put it together. That makes about 14.
Fruit over there.
Yeah, so this is all gonna be the eyes, the ears, the mouth. Throw some bacon on and maybe the hair.
All right, so go ahead. Let's go ahead and make the batter.
All right. So first goes our Bisquick. Oh, that's already our 2 cups.
We're already prepped, babe.
Man, look at this. So putting this in our 2 cups. This is like one of those cooking shows where everything's already pre-measured.
We try.
All right, we got our cup milk.
All right, cup of milk going in.
Coming in. There we go. What kind of milk was this?
That's 2%.
All right.
Because we don't have whole milk.
And we got our vegetable oil.
All right. I think Bo's going to make an appearance.
Yep, Bo's coming in.
All right, so we got 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil.
There is 1. And what was keeping the child at bay was the iPad that I always set a time limit on. So he's coming in.
Bo.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, Bo. Say hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Bo.
How old are you?
5.
5. What's
All
the
right.
password for your iPad?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it that way.
I don't know.
So we've got our oil. Next, 2 eggs. We were just working on these this morning with Bo, trying to teach him how to crack an egg one-handed.
There you go. That's
Didn't-
a pro move.
Yeah, we scratched a couple of things because they all had a lot of egg or a lot of shell in all of them.
Yeah. Pretend it's sand.
Yeah. All right. Now, the fun part of putting it together, mixing it up. This was always the part that your parents let you do when you're younger. And that's the part I tried to let Bo do, and he's he wants to do this the whole time, and then everything's flying all over the place. It's fun.
Oh, those 5-year-olds. All right.
All right, there we go. So now the real artistic part is getting it in the shape of Mickey, which is generally 1 larger pancake in the middle, a couple of ears. Might take a try or 2 to fully execute, and if it doesn't turn out like Mickey,
You want to use a spoon or using it from there?
where is a spoon? Yep, we're gonna spoon it.
All right, we're going to use a spoon.
And if it doesn't turn out to look like Mickey, which is possible, probable, you just use the fruit to make it some other character that.
So we're going to make some. We're going to use a little butter as a to give it a little.
The primer, the lube, the WD-40
There you go.
of our Mickey Mouse here.
All right.
Oh, she's hot.
Yeah.
She's hot. All right.
Turbo.
We're gonna get this guy going.
All right.
Timing is of the essence. Now we know. There's your body, the main one. Well, I'm gonna throw a little bit more on that. All right.
These are going to cook pretty quickly.
Yep. And 1 ear and 2 ear.
Look at that. All right.
Okay.
Mickey's looking.
Yep. Little. It's a side profile, maybe.
Yeah.
Slightly cocked head. Yep. Yeah, Mickey is
And you put the fruit at once you flip it.
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, you can. Here, I can bottom bananas, just for the texture. This is what I like to do at home because Bo doesn't think he likes bananas, so we'll hide him on a couple of these. That way he gets his potassium, whatever we call these now.
Yeah.
All right, so this will be the backside. So you got to hide the fruit the kid doesn't like. Nothing green goes in that kid's mouth, so you gotta.
So no papaya.
Yeah, exactly. So we gotta. Tricking him is not the term, but gently remind him that greenery is good. Okay. So now we're getting ready for the master flip here. Oh! All right, not terrible as well. A little splash, but it's because Mickey's running real fast.
Right. All right. So we're gonna put a little fruit.
Yup.
Mickey's been out in the sun. It looks like.
Yeah, I mean, you can really see the contours of the face here. So the strawberries always go in the ears. Might be easier to decorate this after I get it off. Yeah, it's going pretty quick. There we go. So Mickey's taking shape. We see, you get your stats here, and the child is 84% more likely to eat the whole thing if it looks like his favorite Disney character.
All right.
Yeah, so there we go.
Check it out. All right, so we're going to make a few more of these because we got a couple people to feed. Yep. So give us a minute.
Yeah.
What are we putting on? Oh, more strawberries.
More strawberries.
Bo likes strawberries.
Yeah, this is, as you can hear him in the background, it has less to do with the actual size and contour of the mouth and face, which is quite necessary, and more what the kid is willing to throw in his mouth.
All right.
Couple of eyeballs, and there's your Ian Abston version of Mickey Mouse.
Very nice. All right. Yeah, it looks like Mickey kind of.
Yeah.
All right. We'll finish the rest of these. We're gonna take them to the table. I'll be right back. Oh.
And bacon.
We got bacon in there.
Yeah.
All right.
You want to get that terrible Bears shirt in the view as well? Because that's
be right back.
incredible.
All right, we're back, and we've made some pancakes and bacon. So, Ian, tell us what we got here.
All right. You can clearly tell this is the Mickey Mouse shapes. Here we got the Bo's Special. They got a little tenderized on the griddle, but lots of bacon, fresh fruit. This is the Abston family specialty. Yeah, gets the kids to eat it at all times, and that's what it's all about in my household. So you got to make it look like fun stuff.
And we got some extra fruit, some bananas, strawberries, and blueberries. Everybody wants those. So
Incredible syrup and some lattes. Yeah, buddy.
And Bo is here too.
And
Apparently.
Bo is here, and he's always got to compare how big his hand is. We do this every morning. It's getting really big. It's getting really big. His hand's getting
All
big.
right, so why don't we serve Bo?
Okay, buddy. Are you ready? Get you. Here, we're going to serve you your napkin first. And we'll
Pay
pick,
no attention to us serving.
yeah, Mickey's ears sometimes not attached to his head. That's okay. All right.
What are you even talking about?
Mickey Mouse. That's what this is, buddy. How much bacon you want? A little or a lottle?
Me?
Yeah,
Oh, a lot.
a lot. All right. So there's your Mickey Mouse.
And here's some silverware for him.
All right. Thank you kindly.
A napkin for you. All
Here,
right.
buddy.
Tom, why don't you pass your plate? We'll serve Tom. All right.
You want this guy?
My coffee's hot.
Yeah, your coffee's hot.
All right, Tom.
Right on your lap.
Do you want some more fruit?
I think my coffee's even better than your coffee.
I bet it is.
Tom says whatever.
Yes.
And that means a lot of bacon for Tom.
Smell your coffee.
All right.
Delicious.
Here, I'll give you that. And then the syrup is ready. Here.
Okay.
And if you want some extra fruits.
Ooh.
All right.
Nice.
Ian,
Last time I ate everything before I got a picture.
go ahead and why don't you grab one.
From the inside out, the outside in. I don't even know.
How much syrup you want, buddy?
Oh, 3.
3? You want 3 syrup? All right.
1.
1, 2, 3. There you go. 3 syrup for you.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
All righty.
How is it? Incredible. Well, bon appetit. Go Packers, and thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks for coming, and thanks for making my breakfast.
What a good deal. Like, hey, I'm going to have this disguised podcast, and people just cook breakfast for me every
You figured that out?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
These are nice and fluffy. Look at these. Nice and... I like the banana. It's...
I didn't know you were throwing the banana in. It's a good addition. How is it, bud?
Good.
How
Why
you-
not-
try
Daddy,
to keep it out.
I
So
feel
Bo
like-
gives a thumbs up.
Thumbs
Tom?
up.
Yes. Great.
Tom's happy.
Bears fan approved. Kid likes it.
Hot.
Hot. He saw us making coffee, really wanted his own coffee. You can, which I just found out, adjust the strength of caffeine in each cup.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's not something I've ever seen on a... You got this highfalutin coffee maker over here.
Really fancy.
I know. Our coffee maker is, do you want coffee, yes or no? No other options.
If these lights fall on your head, then it will actually break your head.
Yep. True.
Don't want that to happen.
Football helmet.
Here you go. You want some help on this guy? That's a good first bite.
I'm gonna have one more bite.
Wow.
I'm gonna get smashed my head.
Smash your head. There you go. That's a good pancake bite, buddy.
So before you take another bite, thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
And now that we know we're neighbors.
Bo, thanks for coming.
Can you say
Bo's chomping.
Can you say goodbye to everybody?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So thanks so much for supporting Cooking with Milwaukee Community Leaders and the Utes of Milwaukee. Each week we talk with one of our community leaders. We talk about their work in the community. Then we cook something really good, especially for breakfast.
Yeah.
And then we eat it. So,
And Bo's already got a slot on your podcast for 2035.
all right, I'll have them booked. So until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks so much for supporting Cooking with Milwaukee Community Leaders. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we'll see you next time.